Hey guys, I'm back, and I'm super excited because the Shit Hits the Fan mystery box for December has finally arrived, and good thing it has because there's only 2 days left in December. So I'm really excited. This thing has disappeared. It spent 8 days completely unaccounted for. It showed up to like the FedEx location in Georgia and just vanished, and I don't know. But it's here. It's here. Let's just unbox the thing. So I'm going to be using my Contigo, my 810 Contigo that I put my better scales on. I haven't been using this or carrying it much lately, but I decided to, I don't know, it just needed pocket time. So let's just get into this thing. Alright, it's a big box, which is cool. And wow, thank God I didn't slice through something there. Like, it looks pretty exciting, like right off the bat here. So of course I'm going to have to dig through and find the card, and even though I don't want to, I just want to take stuff out of the box right now. Got it. Happy Holidays from Survival Santa. That's Survival Santa, I guess. So let's see, what do we got? What's in the box? We're unboxing the Elite box here. So we have paid $89.99, and our December MSRP is $172.86. So we're going to start with our basic box, and we are going to look at everything in here. And there's some stuff right off the bat that I see is going to help with some other videos that are going to be coming out in the new year, which is cool. So we start with solar charger, which is cool because I need this for a video that's coming up. I just recently ordered a couple for what we're doing. I don't want to give anything away. I don't have a lot of experience with how a lot of these work, so it's just great that we have another one. Here we go. Waterproof and dustproof. Cool. Shockproof and drop resistance. That feeds in perfectly for what I want. There's the tech specs on it right there. Very decent weight. I like that it doesn't have a very glossy, fragile surface to get scratched up or anything. It feels pretty rugged. I mean, it's, you know, rubberized and everything. Little power button there, and I guess it's already got some juice in it. USB. Looks like we can connect up to 3 different device inputs there. I don't know if we can charge 3 things at once or how well that works. I mean, you know, obviously we're just getting it out of the package, but you've got 1 charging wire to go with it. Cool. I'm very excited to see how this works. Right out of the box, this is not only a like it, but this is like I'm an excited like it. I love this. Let's see, what do they say this is worth? They say that this is a $19.99 value, and I have just done a lot of comparison shopping on Amazon, and that is actually, you know, for what I've seen these things listed for, that's very reasonable. So I'm excited to see how this works out. And we'll see it in a video coming up really soon. So, cool. Solar charger, awesome. Super excited. All right, jet flame lighter with carabiner. Let's look for jet flame lighter with carabiner. Here's a Trailblazer jet flame lighter with carabiner. Everything in here is freezing. It is. It was 14 degrees last time I checked the temperature, and this was sitting outside for a while. I don't know if that's going to affect operation of anything here. And I'm, you know, now that I think about it, I doubt that this was shipped with gas in it. Yeah. Well, so I've got to get some butane to fill this up, which doesn't surprise me. And, you know, so I should have thought of that. I like that you can take this off, put it on something else if you want. Definitely would like to compare it to a Zippo. I'm sure there's a difference in quality, but that is a cool little item there. What do they say this costs? $9.99. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't have a good frame of reference to compare it to. I like it in concept, you know, so I'm going to put it in the like it pile for now. 2 like it's in a row out of a Shit Hits the Fan box. Holy crap, what's happening? 51 by 80 inch olive drab wool blanket, $14.99. We know how I feel about wool blankets, and I already saw this one hidden in there. I'm always a fan of a good wool blanket. Let's see if this one smells like old chemicals or anything. Nope, just standard old itchy wool blanket. I'm going to throw this in the wash and get it fabric softened a little bit, but I've already said in previous videos, man, I will take as many of these old wool blankets as they want to send me. There are always uses for these things. $14.99. You can find them for cheaper. I know, like decommissioned military ones and everything. This one actually is not as itchy as some of the other ones, but wool blanket, especially here in the cold right now, with some winter camping coming up, definitely gonna put that in the like it pile. Cool. Waterproof field notebook with pencils. Something else that goes into an upcoming video. Awesome. Trailblazer brand. Now, I have a lot of experience with Write in the Rain brand. I have not ever seen the Trailblazer brand. I can't imagine it's all that different. It looks very similar to the Write in the Rain. Feels a little bit different. Comes with a little pencil, but this is perfect for a video we have coming up. So that is, I mean, awesome. It's like they know what I'm planning and what's going on. So this, if it works as well as the Write in the Rain, these things are awesome. So I'm really happy for this. What do they say the MSRP on that? $5.99. That's actually a pretty good price for these notebooks. Again, if it works as well as the brands that I'm used to. So that's cool. And it comes with a little pencil. Now, I like to use some other things for when I'm writing in these books, but you know, we'll see. Putting in the like it pile. Oh my god, it's all going in the like it pile so far. That's crazy. Let's look for the Trailblazer 3-piece camping utensil set. Okay, Ethan, don't do that now, okay? Alright, well now, okay. Well, you can't win them all. They say $9.99 for this. You want to sit down in here? Yeah, you can sit down with me. $9.99. We have just entered the realm of not liking it. I mean, I have better versions of this same thing for less money. And I think I've gotten them from Shit Hits the Fan. I mean, I don't know, but so I am now not entertained. I have higher quality, better versions of this for less money. Well, we had a good run of like-its. We had what? 1, 2, 3, 4 like-its in a row. I'm putting this directly in a don't like it pile. It's just, it feels flimsy. I don't know. It just kind of, I mean, yeah, it's got its uses, but like I said, there's better versions of this out there. And I know that you can find this cheaper than $9.99. So this is going in the don't like it pile. We've got a knife. I'm excited. Delta Defender Quantum Survival Bowie, $16.99. And I can tell you right now, this is going to go in the map pile. This is basically, we've already gotten this exact same knife from them with a different handle. It is very light, but this is Delta Defender Counter-Terrorist Force. Are you trying to hint at Delta Force, which technically does not exist? First Special Forces Group, Operational Detachment Delta does exist, just to be one of those guys. But so this is the same blade that's on the CSGO Bowie. You can find it on 100 Knives, and we got an identical blade with like a red plastic handle and another Shit Hits the Fan box, but it's not great quality steel. It is a nice, I mean, the handle is comfortable, but it's not a very good knife, but it is a knife. I mean, I'm going to put it in the meh medium pile. The sheath is the same one as the other Bowie came with. I mean, it's the exact same knife, really. Slightly different handle, exact same knife. $16.99. You can get this thing for $9.99. Sheath is just nylon, semi-rigid, not really. It's rigid now, the knife's in there, but if I take the knife out, and bend that all around. Yeah. Well, that's it for the basic box. But I mean, still, we've got 4 like-its, a meh, and a don't like it in the basic box. Total value of the basic box, so, you know, MSRP $77.94, and, you know, $19.99 a month for somebody subscribing just to the basic box. I think you made out pretty good, basic subscribers. So let's move into the Pro box. So everything we had in the basic box, moving up now to an MSRP of $124.91. We're going to move to the battery-powered AM/FM handheld radio. Now I don't see anything that's marked as that exactly. Let me get this out of here from the Bowie. But I did see something that had like FCC compliance, so I have to imagine that's what we're looking for here. It is a Technical Pro AM/FM radio receiver. You know, let me get some batteries there. Let's see. We're on FM already. This is on max volume. Wow. This is max volume. See what happens with AM. Yeah, well, this is junky. I mean, it feels cheap in the hand. Like it Alright, I'm not even going to waste any more time with this thing. What do they say this is worth? The box looked fancier than the thing. $11.99, yeah, whatever. I'm not even going to... don't like it. Olive drab bamboo crew socks. I love a good pair of warm socks. Especially being here. And these are nice and fluffy. They are thick padded. You know, if I was still in uniform and I had to wear green socks every day, this would be even better. But these feel like really nice, good socks, to be honest with you. And I probably will wear these things. They're warm feeling. Like these are pretty damn good socks. You get 2 pairs. It's pretty good. And they're nice and tall, you know, so they would have made good uniform socks, but they will also make nice, good winter socks here. They feel really good. They really do. Interesting item. $9.99. So they cost less than the crappy ass radio, but I'm sure I'm going to get a million times more use out of these things. So these are going in the like it pile. You know, and you know, anybody that's ever been served in a ground unit knows that like a good dry clean pair of socks is worth its weight in gold out in the field. Intense 3-season mummy sleeping bag for $24.99. I'm wondering how intense and good it can be for $24.99, but let me get this thing open and let's take a look. Alright, so here's the tag with some info. Temperature rating to 41 degrees Fahrenheit and it's waterproof. That's cool. Ideal comfort in spring, summer, and fall, but not winter. But, you know, you could bundle up and wear some stuff in there, I guess. Weighs 45 ounces, fits people up to 6'6". 3-season mummy sleeping bag. It's a relatively, light and thin sleeping bag here. It's got drawstrings, so it does close up the head area pretty tight. So yeah, if you're in there, you can close it up pretty tight. It doesn't seal 100% though. Some bags do, some don't. I'm just saying. No frills on the outside though. Has a zipper that goes down the entire length of the bag and down around, so you can open this up flat, open it 180 degrees completely, which is nice. Very, very light bag though, so if you're packing it around, that's pretty cool. Now, it said that it's got a waterproof, I don't know how waterproof it is, but that it will insulate you down to 41 degrees. And then you add in some insulation with, you know, some clothes and everything, and, you know, this will probably do you pretty good out in the field. So, you know, not as good as some of the more expensive bags out there, but I mean, for the price, I think this is pretty good. And this is definitely going in the like it pile. And that about does it for the Pro box. So let's move into the Elite box, and we've got everything in the Pro and the Basic, with a few extra things. So we already mentioned that the value here is going to be an MSRP of $172.86. Let's look for Buffalo Bob's Buffalo Smoked Jerky for $2.99. And one nice strip of jerky. Hey, any jerky is better than no jerky, and $2.99. That's probably what you would pay for this at a gas station or something. I'm not thrilled at this being an item in the box, but at the same time, it is a good, I mean, it's something I'm going to eat it. I'm probably going to like it. I'll put it in the meh pile, because I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm not happy with it being an item in the box, but it's, it's not a bad item. Let's look at the Death Before Dishonor micarta handle karambit. Oh, all of you karambit people are going to be so thrilled. Let's take a look. Now, is Death Before Dishonor a brand? It is a nicely done micarta handle. Really nice Kydex sheath there. Decent clip, so I mean that's going to hold to whatever you want to put it in. And I guess I'm not going to go over all the reasons why I'm not a fan of karambits again. I know a lot of you guys out there like karambits. This one actually does have a really nice finish on the blade, like a dark stonewash. I like it. They give you blade steel on there. It's, again, handcrafted in China. I'm not sure what that means. It's finished really nicely, though. It really is. And I respect the fact that they tell you the blade steel. 7CR17. So not great steel, but at least they're not trying to get one over on you either. They're telling you what it is. It's a decent size. It feels well put together, full tang. Nice fit and finish. So I really can't complain about this thing. And for, what it's made for, it actually feels pretty good. I mean, as a fighting knife goes, this is a nice knife. I probably don't have a lot of use for it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see this in a giveaway in the future because, it's not something I have a lot of use for, but I know a lot of you guys out there would probably really enjoy having this thing. I'm not going to do a whole blade test on it right now because it's just not, the normal thing that you'd slice and dice with. But it is the blade finish is pretty nice. And then it's got a little sort of distressed look to it. I'm really impressed with how well they did the micarta, though. It's really nicely finished. Really nicely finished. So we've got that. And so I'm going to actually, even though I'm not a fan of karambits, I'm going to put it in the like it pile. It's a well-finished knife, and they haven't tried to get one over on you or try to, get you to believe. I mean, it is what it is. It says what it is. They don't try to fancy it up at all. They don't try to pass it off for anything else. I respect this knife. And $24.98, well, you know what? I'm not even going to argue with the price on it there. I'm going to go with it. And now let's look at Schrade Extreme. It's an OTF assisted opening knife. An OTF assisted opening. Most OTFs that I'm aware of are automatics, so that's interesting. They say it's 1998. Let's take a look. Schrades, in my experience, can be very hit or miss for how they are, quality-wise. So I'm curious. I've had some very good Schrades. I've had some horrible Schrades. I've never really had a Schrade that's kind of right down the middle. Let's check this guy out. I have never had a Schrade OTF. So this is really interesting. So it is standard OTF kind of format. You've got some kind of polymer plastic frame on there. Nice clip. I mean, you can tell it's got good retention. You've got a little glass breaker / temple smasher. We've got some instructions with a diagram on it to let us know how it works. So we've got a safety, cool. We've got a thumb mechanism, where's number 2? Right there. We've got 3, a second safety, and then a glass punch. So to open, we move safety from locked to unlocked. I'm not sure which is which because it doesn't say. I'm going to assume it comes in the locked position, so I have to move it to unlocked, push it back. Manually slide thumb mechanism forward until power assist engages deploying blade. Now, how the second safety works, I guess, I don't know, because they really don't talk about the second safety. Well, let's see. Not bad. That's got some power and some force behind it. Not a very big blade, but it is light. I mean, it is really light. I don't know if this would be Caution, blade projects. I don't know if this is something that you'd consider to be like an EDC type knife. The legality of this, I just want to get something to wipe off all that oil. I don't know where this falls. I mean, technically it is not an automatic. It's an assisted knife. But it's, you know, I'm sure that it could go either way. I'm sure that there's a police officer that could give you a hard time with this thing. So to close, we pull back on second safety releasing blade. Oh, so that's what that is. So you pull back on that, and then you slide the thumb mechanism back to original position. Well, how about all the way back? There we go. So that second safety, I guess, is for closing only, really? I don't know what happens. Does it... Yeah, that's what the second safety does, I guess. It is, you know, as soon as you engage that second safety. So let's go through the whole thing again. So you've got your primary safety, which doesn't let it deploy. Turn it off. Deploys, and it's very tight. You can't, I mean, you can't accidentally close that blade while you're using it. But the second safety, as soon as you push on that, it releases very, very easily, and you can lock it all up. So I think this knife might need its own review and test video. You know, just to see what it's capable of. It's an interesting design to me that it's plastic, it's an OTF, but it's not automatic. It's an assist, but I mean, it's just a little tiny bit of force. It doesn't require much to get that blade to fire. Putting it in is actually more effort than putting the blade out there. I mean, I'm glad it comes with the safety, because it's nothing to get that blade out there. Which is why, to me, the legality of it, I think, in certain places could be challenged if they wanted to. Well, could have a little bit better finishing on the blade right out of the package. It's not bad. It just could be a little bit better. I've certainly had knives that did worse, but I mean, I'm not going to complain though, because that's, I mean, again, that's so easy to fix. This is a very, very different kind of knife as far as I'm concerned. You know, I've never seen an OTF assisted. I've always seen OTF automatic. So this has to go in the like it pile though. It absolutely has to. And for like 20 bucks, yeah, like I said, trades with me, I've been very hit or miss, love them or hate them. So I'm really hoping that, you know, we can do a little bit of a use test. I'm not going to do a really hard use test, but that this thing will hold up. So, I mean, this is, I think, when we talk about a lot of times the last box of the year being a really good box, I think this is a really good box. I'm really happy. If you think about it, there's only one item that's really in the don't like it pile. I mean, well, no, there's two. Sorry, there's two items in the don't like it pile if we separate them out. There's... There's two items in the meh. You know? There's the Big Bowie and there's the beef jerky. But look at everything else that was a like it. I mean, well, this is one item, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 piles in the like it. That's awesome. What a great last unboxing of the year. I'm glad we could fit this one in before the end of the... I'm really glad we could get this one in. It's pretty awesome. So, I'd love to hear your comments on the stuff that comes in this. Yes, you guys definitely expect the next time we do a giveaway, since you've all really wanted to see more karambits involved, this will be in there for sure. Probably this Bowie. I don't know about everything else, but expect to see some of these other items in upcoming videos we have too, for sure. So anyway, thanks for all the support and everything for this past year. 2017 has been great for this channel, for us, hopefully for you guys too. I appreciate every single one of you. You are all absolutely awesome. And I will be back again real soon.